First, we have to move the blocks part. In the blocks part, there are two sections. One is a block section, and another one is a viewer section. In the upper side of the block section, all the blocks. In the downside, all the components visible or non-visible. Then, firstly, have to. Then, second one is a viewer section. There is a view section when you can drag and drop all the blocks, drag and drop to the screen to the viewer section. Then, first, we have to click on the connect button and find when connect dot before picking means before selection or before select the device, and this block can show the address and names of Bluetooth client 1 that is nearby us. Then click again on the connect button and find and set connect dot element to. You can find set connect dot element to drag and drop in the inside. Then after that, go to the Bluetooth client one and find all Bluetooth client one dot address and names. Then this log, then, then click again on the Bluetooth client and find call Bluetooth client one dot address and name, drag and drop attach on the other side. And this block can show the address and names of Bluetooth client one that is nearby us. And after that, then this block can show the address and names. Then after then you can pick the device, then click again on the connect button and find when connect dot after picking means after selection or after select the device. After picking means after select or after select the device. If the device is matched with the selection, then show the message connected. If the device is not matched with the selection, then show the message failed to connect or not connected. Okay, then firstly you have to add one conditional block. Then go to control and find if then else drag and drop in the downs in the inside. And firstly, why it is known as a conditional block? Because it depends upon the condition. That's why that it is known as a conditional block. Then firstly, you have to add one condition attached to the if if the Bluetooth client, and then go to the Bluetooth client and find all Bluetooth client one dot and connect address. And this block can show the list. After that, you can select after the can select, then click on the connect button and find connect selection. In the downside, you can firstly have to find connect selection, drag and drop in the other side. And these two blocks are the condition. If the Bluetooth client 1 is connected with the selection, then show the message. Which one can show the message? Notifier. Then click on the notifier and find call notifier one dot show alert notice. Drag and drop for the first statement, drag and drop for the second statement. Then after that, we can add a text. Then go to text block and find a text string. Drag and drop for the first statement and drag and drop for the second statement. Then after, then put and click in the insert. If the condition is true, then show the message connected. Okay, this condition this block for the two condition. Then after that, if the condition is false, then move to the else statement. Then click in the answer, then add a message fail to connect, fail to connect. Okay, and this block for the connection. If the device is matched with the selection, then show the message connected. If the device is not matched with the selection, then show the message fail to connect. And after that, in the designer part is a one mobile screen. In the downside, there is one back button. And what is the use of back button? The close application. Then go to the blocks pad again and find. Firstly, I have to click on the screen one and find when screen one dot back press. Drag and drop to the viewer section. Then after that, click on the back button, close application, then go to the control and find close application, drag and drop in the insert. And this block for the backward button. Okay. Then, but in the designer part, there's a two label for its value. Which label? Candidate A value or candidate B value. Firstly, have to put the value to this label. Firstly, have to set the value to this label. Then firstly, I have to go to the blocks part. Then firstly, I have to initialize one global variable. Global variables are the variables that can declare outside the block, but they can use in any part of the block. Then firstly, have to initialize this variable. Then click on the variable and find this block. Drag and drop one more, and click in the inside, then add a value, then click and can rename its name as a count A. Okay, then second global variable you can rename as a count B. Okay, and firstly I have to initialize this value as a 0, then go to the mass and find value block, drag and drop for the first statement, drag and drop for the second statement. Then after that click on the candidate A limit switch, then drag and drop this one. When candidate A switch on change means if someone is a click on the limit switch 1 or a candidate A switch 1. Okay, then firstly have to add one conditional block, then go to the control and find if then else, drag and drop in the inside. Then after that we can add one comparison block, then go to the mass and find this one, drag and drop. Okay, then after that, someone is a click on the limit switch A. Then firstly have to click on the candidate A switch and find call candidate A switch dot limit switch read. Okay, drag and drop for the that side, and this one can show someone is a click or not. Okay, then after that is equal to true, then go to the logic and find true, and this condition is true, then then put the value in the candidate A value as a 1. Then firstly have to go to the variables and find set function that is used for set the value. Which value? Global A value. Okay, and after that go to the mass and find this one, drag and drop other side. Then after that you can find, go to the variable and find get function, drag and drop that side. You can change value as a 1, then go to the mass and find value block. You can find value block, drag and drop the other side and put the value as a 1. If the someone is click on the limit switch 1, then it can show the, you can change the value as a 1. Okay, then it can show which color, RGB can show the color, and drag and drop 1, R G G then B. Okay, then after we can add value, then go to the mass and find value block, drag and drop 1, drag and drop 2 and 3. Okay, you can show any color, you can uh, put the value in any color. We can show green color, then put the value in the green as a 255. Okay, after then this condition is false and someone is not in not click the, if someone is not click the limit switch, then it can show no color. Then firstly have to put set the value to this label, then firstly have to click on the candidate A value and find can set candidate A value dot text to, drag and drop in the that side. Then after that and this label can give the value from the get function. Okay, this label can give the value from the get function, changing value. Okay, then after this condition is false, then it can show no color, 1 R G B. Okay, RGB, RGB. You can show no color, then change its value as 0. Okay, then After then put the after that you can same as for the set the value to this label, and this is for the false condition. If someone is not click the limit switch A, okay, then as same as for the candidate B, as same as for the candidate B, then some firstly have to click on the which one, then first I have to click on the limit switch to, and then firstly I have to find when's candidate B switch on change means someone is click on the limit switch B, and a find firstly I have to attach one conditional block same as, and firstly I have to go to the mass and a find this one, that is used for comparison block. Then after that click again on the limit switch B, and find call limit switch B dot limit read, and this is what for the, and someone is clicked or not, that it can show the value. Then in someone clicked, then it can show true. Go to logic and find true, drag and drop to the other side. Then after that you, then after that you can use a set function. Then go to the variable and find set function or a get function. Okay, you can find set function, drag and drop in the downside. Then after that we can go to the mass and find this one, drag and drop in the other side. Then after then after we can use a get function, drag and drop from the variable block and click in the inside and add a value this side. And after we can add a value, can go to the mass and find this value block, attach in the other side, and click in the inside, then add a value as 1. Someone is click on the limit switch 2, then it can show 1 in the candidate B value. Okay, then after that you can show other, then go to the RGB2 and find or RGB. Okay, in the downside RG or B. Okay, then after we can put the value, then go to the mass and find value block, drag and drop for the first state, drag and drop for the 1, 2 and 3. Okay, then after that you can show which color, you can show any color, you can show blue color, you can put the value in the blue as a 255. Okay, then after if someone is not click the RGB, then firstly I have to put the value to this one, set the candidate B value dot text to, that is used for set the value to candidate B value. Okay, then after that this block can give the value from the get function, then go to the variable and find get function, drag and drop in the other side. Then after, then click in the inside, then click in the inside, you can select global count B, and this block can get the value to this label, that is used to set the text to this label. It can show 1 in the candidate B value. Okay, then after that click again on the RGB2 and find call RGB R same as B green and blue. Okay, then after that put the value, then go to the mass and find value block, drag and drop for the, put the value, drag and drop 1, 2 and a 3. Okay, then this block someone is not in the, not click the limit switch to, it can show no color. Okay, then same as, then click in this and copy paste, drag and drop for the. Okay, now blocks part done. Add out. After all the blocks part and design part, then firstly have to click on the build option. Firstly have to click on the build option and select Android app. Android app, after the compilation of part A and part B, it can show up one QR code and one button in the screen. Okay, and they simply have to go to the Play Store and find MIT App Inventor. Okay, firstly you have to download this app, then then scan this app, then download the app of this, download the app. And firstly I have compiled part A and part B. Okay, after the compilation of the part A and part B, there is a one button or a QR code. Can simply scan this MIT, scan this code and download this app. And first you have to open the MIT app. Then the MIT app, there's a two button, one with the scan QR code and one is a connect with code. And simply scan this code, click on this, then simply scan this QR code and download this app. Okay, that is used for testing the app. Just wait for 1 minute. This one is a one side there's one button, there's one side in the right side there's one QR code. Okay, any doubt?